Welcome in, Hooper. Much love. Trav here, talking about having a discussion on when to use anger on the basketball court, when it's helpful, when it's appropriate. So, if you haven't checked it out, we just had a video, how to be alpha at pickup basketball, and in that, didn't talk about anger, talked about when it's appropriate to give orders, and how if you kind of are dismissive or laugh at someone like the opposition, it's more effective than being angry. But there's times to be angry, as we see with Michael Jordan. He's often furious with officials, with teammates, not often with the other team. So in this specifically, we're going to talk about using anger strategically to get teammates to wake the fuck up, and for officials to let them know that they're mistreating you, right? So again, like, I wouldn't recommend actually being angry at the other team. It just gives them too much power to see you emotional. But it's more useful with refs because it's not really a game with the refs. It's fine to be mad at the refs. If they're really screwing you over, let them know, like, what's going on, right? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, call that shit, right? Let them know you're unhappy, right? If that's rooted in reality. Now, as far as it goes for teammates, we talked about how you want a certain frame of yourself as the leader or the alpha if that's the reality of the situation. But if the other teammates don't have that frame, then you haven't been able to break their conception that they're in charge or whatever. You know, you don't necessarily want to break that if your team's winning. But if there's someone on your team who's fucking up and they don't realize it, you need to get into them somehow. You need to disrupt their frame somehow. And the most appropriate thing to do is anger. What the fuck are you doing? Do you want to win? Who else wants to? Am I the only one who wants to win? Right? Flashes of that. Like, what are you doing? Like, stop. Stop shooting. Like, look, let's try to win, man. Do you want to win? Right? So it's appropriate to be angry at teammates when necessary to win if they're fucking up. But only if you're in danger of losing, because otherwise, don't rock the boat if you're winning, right? Get mad at refs when necessary. But I again, wouldn't recommend getting mad at the opposition. Just be cool, be cooler than them, be dismissive, talk a little trash, like poke at them, laugh, but don't get mad. It just gives them too much power for them to see you that mad about something. So what do you think about that? Do you think there's other times that it's appropriate to be angry? What's the best time to use anger on the court? I'm curious what you think. And as always, check out the basketball group we have below, Hoops Movement on Facebook. We have some cool discussions in there, so make sure to join in. And what do you think about using anger on court? Leave a comment. I want to know what you think.